House of Cards the production has been suspended indefinitely as of today.
As of today.
And they're supposedly going to still have a 6th season, and then it will end after that. But I'm not even sure if it's going to get that far.
Yeah, I mean, so the 6th season was under production already, and then it came out yesterday that it would be the final season. So then today, Tuesday, they suspended production. Kevin Spacey was not on set for this part of the filming yet either, but the whole reason this has come to a head, of course, is that Kevin Spacey was accused of sexual assault / pedophilia, I suppose you could say, back in 1986, right?
By actor Anthony Rapp, who was 14 years old when Kevin Spacey was 26 when these allegations took place.
Yeah, and then Spacey's response was, an apology blaming it on drunken behavior, which, okay, that's one thing. But then to follow that up with coming out as a gay man, which was kind of rumored, but coming out as a gay man only to deflect from your charges of pedophilia, just throwing the LGBT community under the bus, the community that's had to stand against charges of being perverse. And, it's fucking awful. And obviously he's getting slammed for it, but
there's so much wrong with that statement, dude.
Quite a gut punch.
Yeah, I mean, not only like what you said and deflecting these horrible charges by blaming it on your confusion or drunkenness or sexuality, but then also to take something that's about this person who was victimized and to make it about you. It's just so self-centered and horrible. Fuck Kevin Spacey for all of this. And if I was Netflix, I probably would just cancel House of Cards at this point. I don't really know how you could release a season where people aren't going to in some way feel like it's just problematic.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Is Frank Underwood gonna die of a heart attack right away? And that's that. Right. Finish it up with Robin Wright. I mean, I think from what I know from how the plot finished, I didn't see this season from this year yet, but
don't do it.
I think Robin Wright's more powerful now. Yeah. But didn't Frank already almost die from a heart attack, or was that just the assassination attempt? I don't even remember.
Who the fuck cares?
But they also, when they announced that the production was being suspended today, they did say they were talking about spin-off shows, one of which could be around Michael Kelly's Doug Stamper, who was probably my favorite character on the show. I really wonder if the House of Cards, brand will just be totally sullied as the show appears to have quite fallen off this year. It really had no critical buzz at all, and everyone said it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I have no idea what a Doug Stamper show would look like. Would he latch on to another politician, or would he be doing like back dealings or trying to help out multiple politicians? I'm not sure.
And he's already had such like an arc. I mean, he spoilers, I guess, but like been dead. But he was, what's her name? Fucking offed him with a rock, and then he's fine, and he's been on the show ever since. Fine, okay. But it seemed like he's already had so much up and down as a character that you really want. Is he really strong enough to base a show around? I don't know. I think Netflix will probably just kick that around, but they got enough talent and things to worry about. They don't need this spin-off show by any means.
No, I don't think they do. But if they were going to go for it, I feel like it would make a lot of sense to, and again, this is me watching the fourth season, not the 5th season. His political rival in that season was,
yes.
What was his name? The actor. He's like a young up and coming actor.
Yeah, Joel Kinnaman's character.
Yes, Joel Kinnaman. Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like you could.
I loved him
very easily. Yeah, you could very easily make this an anthology type series where either you jump from politician to politician as they make this run, or
sure. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Things they could do. So, you don't need to keep it just as the Underwoods or just even as anyone that's actually been a main character on the show.
I mean, I don't think they would do it, but throw Mahershala Ali a ton of money and give Remy Danton the star. Apparently he wasn't on much of this past season, but yeah, I mean, I love Kevin Spacey's stuff for a while. I mean, Usual Suspects, even Baby Driver this year. I mean, to do something so. I mean, what he did in 1986 aside, like, that's almost neither here nor there for me. But the fact that you thought this was a acceptable response, That's what really leaves me with a taste in my mouth. I mean, something that happened so long ago. I'm glad it's coming out now, obviously, with all the Weinstein stuff and James
Mhm.
Toback. I mean,
Yep.
shit's coming out. This is good. We kind of predicted this, so like everyone else. So that's great. But I'm just the fact that that's how he chose to handle it just leaves me aghast.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to say because I can't really imagine being in that position in the first place, but
You know?
just having the lack of awareness of how that would come across is just baffling.